Ah! Ah! Hello, everyone. It is me, Joshua Kujo, your local grocery store VTuber, coming live at you on a actually, it's not that warm now. It's actually getting cooler, and it is a Saturday evening. And hello to everyone who's here. Welcome. Today we're gonna be playing Stanley Parable, a game that I have never. I have little to no context of. I literally just looked at, I've been seeing it on Steam, and I decided to download it, and so here I am going to play it. Now, from what I've seen, it's kind of like you're following a narrative, I guess. I have no clue on what this game is about. I'm really throwing myself into the unknown because I really have no idea what the game is about. But that's fine. You gotta keep things fresh. You gotta try out new stuff. Get out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Which is why one day I'm gonna do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, and who knows, maybe I'll play a shooter game again, because the last time I played a shooter game, I'm pretty sure was Overwatch a while ago, and before that was Doom Eternal, the very first game that I ever streamed. But who knows, maybe there's a game shooter that I will play at some. Maybe it's just gonna be Splatoon 3. I do like Splatoon. Something to think about. Anyways, what have I been doing? I've been doing your usual stuff. Working 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. You know how it is. And other than that, well, my parents and my little brother just went to the Philippines, so I kind of have the place to myself for the next month, which gives me ample opportunities to just goof around. Maybe record some weird stuff without the thought of anyone listening to me. What wonders I can do. Well, I don't know what kind of wonders I can do. We'll have to see. Do I have some idea of what I can do? Maybe. Like little stuff, like little shit posts. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Other than that, nothing else. I guess the only other update is that I'm trying to get a week off from work next month, just because I need a break from work, like a proper break. Not the last time I had a vacation, like quote unquote vacation, was when I was sick with COVID in the beginning of the year, and I was out for almost a month, bedridden though. Not a proper vacation. Nah, I just want a vacation where I do nothing. I'll be streaming, of course, but but like a week where I don't have to worry about going to work at any point. I'll be free. I'll be absolutely free. Other than that, nothing else new. It's your usual. Today I'm streaming. Tomorrow I'm streaming. The day after. Wait. Oh, that's right. It's Saturday. Oh yeah. So today's streaming. Tomorrow Sunday streaming. Monday streaming as well. Saturday. Actually, not sorry. Sunday. I actually don't know what I'm gonna be playing on Sunday. I finished Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and I gotta think of something else to play. I mean, I did say that I'd play the post game of that. Maybe I'll play it one more stream, and then that's about it. Wind Waker, I'd say we're in the later half of the game, so at some point, maybe within the next 2 to 3 streams, we'll be nearing the end of that. Next Saturday, I was thinking of trying to do the Cuphead collab again. If that pans out, if my internet is up to it, then that'll be a go. But I gotta think of other games to play. That'll be thought for later. Today we're playing Stanley Parable, and I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into. So I'd say that's enough prologue. So let's just get into it, yeah? Let me switch out actually. I think I was this last time, so let me just go into my regular outfit. So this is the starting stream. I literally just opened the game and then left it here. We're gonna be in English. I like subtitles because sometimes I'm too lazy to listen, so I just want to read it. Have I played Stanley Parable before? Now this is Stanley Parable. What was it? Ultra Deluxe. I don't know if that means that it is a sequel or if it's just like a remake of the first game. I know there was an older game by the name of Stanley Parable. So either way, no, I have not played it. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. It's like right here. No, sorry, other way around. Right here, I guess. Please enter the current time. It is where I am. It is oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, there you go. 8:07. Okay, it just turned 7. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, that's fine. You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. What settings? Is this size, subtitle size? Nah, that's show reticle. Nah, I do not know what any of these mean. Reduce motion, reduce. Okay, yeah, we'll get that. Auto walk, toggle auto walk. Low dexterity mode. What? Reduces difficulty for time sensitive inputs and precision platform. Ah, there's platforming in this game. Am I gonna have to do jumping? Wait, give me 1 second. Okay, good. I almost thought that my reverb was on for some reason, because I was singing to myself before this. Audio, everything looks good. Everything looks good. We don't need to sing. Whatever. I don't think this is a very graphics heavy game. Everything looks simple so far. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
And who is Stanley? Tell me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
Wait.
He was employee number 4.
Can I pause this? Oh, thank goodness. Coffee Kate, thank you for the raid. Let me go ahead and shout you out. Give me 1 second. Nope. S-O. Coffee Kate. Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Joshua Kujo, and I am your local grocery store VTuber. Very nice to meet you. And you are playing Astroneer. Astroneer. I can't say I've ever heard of that game before. What's it about? Astroneer. So, well, it sounds like it's set in space. At very least, that's that's all I can think about. Well, did you have fun? It's a little space survival. Ah, okay. Space survival. Is it like one of those games where you have to like gather materials and craft like tools to keep yourself alive, kind of thing? Is it kind of like a Don't Starve? You did have lots of fun, lots of gathering. Yes. Oh, okay. So it's one of those. Nice. Huh. That sounds fun. I'll take a look at that. But it's nice to see you. Thank you very much for the raid, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I say that like I'm sending you off, but no, I'm not. It's very nice to see you. We are playing Stanley Parable at the moment. I just started the game, and I know little to nothing about the game, so I actually don't know what I'm getting myself into.
7. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's
Orders
me.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
And Tequilasaurus Rex, thank you for the
This
follow.
is what employee
I
4270
think the
did
game
every
volume may be
day,
a bit
every
loud,
month,
although do
of
tell me
every
if
year.
that is the case.
And although others
Actually, I think it might be too loud. So let me go ahead and lower that a bit.
might have considered it
Copy the
sorry,
raid. Copy
Stanley
the raid.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly
For
this
the job.
And Stanley was happy.
Wow, a man with a mundane job. That kind of seems familiar.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Very
Something
peculiar.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Yes.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when
Yes.
he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh?
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh?
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Isolation.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so Wolf, I think from what I know is that like you're pretty much at the mercy of the narrator. So you're pretty much just following whatever he says. Of course, I don't know much else other than that. Ooh. Let me turn down mouse sensitivity a bit just so I don't give myself motion sickness. Okay, that should be. I'm 427, right? Yeah, I am. This is 429. Okay. Where's room 420?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Steal
No matter
everyone's
how hard
stuff.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
This narrator is already razzing me for the fact that I was just randomly clicking. Like pressing, just like touching everything. Oh, sorry dude, whatever you were working on in that computer, it's gone now. I hope you save. Copy, here look, it's copy. It's copy machine, copy the raid. This guy hates wow, he hates Mondays. What a coincidence. Actually, these days, since I don't work on Mondays, I actually hate Tuesdays. Since Tuesdays are my Mondays, I hate Tuesdays. Mondays are okay because I'm streaming that day. It's me. It's you. It's Copycat Cameo. Okay, fine. Where's the meeting room? Just tell me where the meeting room. 420. Ooh, we're almost there. Where's room 420? Show me the room 420. Open! No, it won't let me in there. What's that? Knowing your city. Wow, I can only barely read what that says. It's nothing. So basic gist is I gotta find where the meeting room is, which I'm pretty sure is just, you know, wherever an open door is. Username access. I'm gonna turn you off. Sorry. I hate Mondays and I love lasagna. Okay. 464. And some. Okay. More meeting rooms. This is the back
When
rooms.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so this is where I can go against the narrator's narration by going right, or I could follow him by going left. I'm gonna flip coin. I say that even though I don't have a coin. I do, however, have a water bottle cap, which technically has a heads and tails. So let's see. Okay, heads of course is the top of the cap, tails being the bottom of the cap. So flip coin, quote unquote coin, And we're going tails, which is going to be left. Wait, I didn't even say which was which. But yes, tails is left. 413. Now is the narrator malicious in leading, is he leading me to my doom? Or is he just, you know,
Yet
doing
there
his
was
job?
not a single person here either.
Not a single person.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting room. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. I almost said manager. Why does me clicking on the whiteboard have the same sound as me clicking on a keyboard? Unless that's part of the game. It's like an Easter egg for later. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Really now. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts and slides. Charts. Change the slide. I want to see what's next. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Okay, I can't read charts. I lied, I'm not smart. Room closet, okay.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
I'll
he
be the
turned
judge of
around
that.
And got back on track.
Nope, I will be the judge of that to tell you if nothing is here. That'll be up to me. And me, Stanley, says...
There was nothing here.
Nothing's
no
there.
No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Screw you.
No reason to still be here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Heads is going to be upstairs, tails downstairs. Heads. Okay. We're going up. Oh. Oh, that is lavish. Go ahead and close it. This is the executive bathroom. Ooh. And it's blue. Because the boss knows... Huh? The boss knows that what the boss goes. Wait, what? Jesus Christ. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. So, it's all going according to Keikaku. It's a very luxurious bathroom. Why do you have so much space for a bathroom? This is literally just a great tongue twister. I like tongue twisters. There was a phase in I think high school where I just kept trying to find tongue twisters to do. Of course, there's, you know, the Peter Peck the Peck a Pickle Peppers thing. That's all I really remember of that one. Peter Piper, peck a pickle peppers. Peter Piper, the pickle pecker. I already forgot it. Ooh, piano.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
God
of any human
damn.
life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
This
dark
is
secret was being
one
held
huge
from him?
office.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Oh.
2845.
Okay. You're just gonna tell me, okay, 2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. I'm gonna write that down. 2845. First things first. What? Won't let me interact with the piano.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Damn right I am.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a like wine, isn't it? Where's the notepad?
2845.
Where do I input it? He said notepad in the desk. Oh, here. I'm fucking stupid. Okay. 5555. 2, 8, 4, and...
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Oh.
And the door just opened all by itself.
Excuse
and Stanley
me?
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Wait, does it just do that if I waste time? Wait, 5. There, see, I opened it. That thing? Oh, that opened up. You really didn't wait for me to input the last number before doing that? Okay. Now we're in what kind of looks like a movie set, actually. Or a scary place. You know, I played a scary game already. Is this a horror game? This isn't a horror game, is it? I don't remember seeing the horror tag. Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
How peculiar?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Oh.
as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Oh.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I'm gaining sentience.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, we have to get rid of Stanley. He's gaining sentience as a video game character. This isn't good.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or we can go escape. Okay, another coin toss. Let's see here. Heads, Mind Control Facility. Tails, escape. Wait. Drop. Tails. We're gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Really? You know, I'm all for it. Or let me guess. It won't let me go to the
behind
end.
him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to
Turn around and get back on track. No. We're not Truman showing this.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep, we're gonna die. Let's do it! Incinerator? Incinerator. The end is never the end. Oh?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
oh shoot.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Okay, we're actually gonna
Stanley
die.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Right.
Farewell, Stanley.
Okay, I guess I'm just dead. Nice knowing y'all. Thank you for the stream, guys.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Huh?
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Nice. Huh? We escape. Excuse me. Wait, why was there a second narrator? That seems suspicious. And we are at the Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game,
Back in his office,
as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Huh? Are we back?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Uh-huh.
Do you see now?
Ooh.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
And was I? I'm gonna leave a little alert. Gotta host a movie night. Have a fun movie night. Thank you for stopping by. And I will see you another time. Have a lovely night. You too. The office. Okay, I'm dead. I am dead. The two doors. The set of two doors is the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room is created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it. An exploration of the contradiction this room posed. And it's showing me... I wonder, is this showing me my path? It's like the path that I chose? I don't think so, because this is where I started. Okay, there's the room that we were in. Okay. Yep, there's that room, which led us to the 2 doors. Okay, never mind. Filing cabinets. Oh wow, filing cabinet. I never would have known. Turn you off. No playing games. Employee database. Turn you off. And you are button sounds, a selection of the sounds used throughout the game. This is pretty much like a debug room, isn't it? Hey Brickstow, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I am currently just, you know, walking about in Stanley Parable, doing whatever. I seem to have died, quote unquote died, after making a wrong choice, quote unquote wrong choice. And now I'm kind of just here, not really knowing what to do. Oh, this game.
Let's see.
Recorded dialogue.
Through the green door.
Roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of
walked
development.
over the bridge.
I know that the I think one of the creators of this game is the brother of a YouTuber that I've watched by the name of Doug, and he's actually played the game on stream with his brother. Now I don't remember if the brother was. Oh no, I'm thinking of another game. But if I am correct, Doug's brother is one of the creators of this game, or is the creator of the game. Sending model? Sending lever. How do I get back to the story? Am I supposed to just... Oh, okay. Just begin the game again. So this is pretty much like a debug room. Yeah, okay. Well, not necessarily a debug room, but kind of like a credits room. This is essentially credits. Yeah, it's interesting. 427, that's my number. I'm guessing when I hit the begin the game again, I just go back to the beginning. And this time I choose not to go to where was I? The escape room.
Oh, look at these two. How
Stanley
they
pair.
wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
What's this?
How they both wish to be free.
Turn you off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, I can't
No,
see.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Yeah, I can't see. I turned off the lights, literally.
But listen to me.
Oh.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
What? I'm back
Push
here.
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this
Nah,
game.
let's just die.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No.
Whatever you do, choose it.
Nah.
Don't let time choose for
We're
you.
gonna die.
Don't let
Yay! Okay, now what? I'm guessing I'm just like dead. Oh, loading. Interesting. And we're back. All right, let's do that all over again.
Co-workers were gone.
Yeah, I
What
already
could
know.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. We're gonna go here.
When
We
Stanley
went
came to a set of
left
2 open
last time.
doors, he
We're gonna
entered
go
the
right.
door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Do I do anything here? Am I allowed to go back?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
Exactly.
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
Stanley simply
Give me
stood
culture.
here, drinking it all in.
And now let's get at it.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door to my left, huh? What if I don't go there? I'm gonna flip coin. Forwards is heads and left is tail. Tails is left. Okay, you're lucky.
And
Good.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on
Oh,
track.
hey, look, another choice. And what choice are we gonna take? We're gonna take this one. Am I gonna go to my death again? Am I gonna
But
die?
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where? Tell me, where?
From here, it's, left.
Left? No, I'm gonna go here. Can I open this door? No. Is he gonna close the door?
Oh, no. No,
I
it's
knew
to the
it.
right. My mistake.
He didn't seem certain.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
What are you thinking?
It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure, why not? I got all the time in the world.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
No, I think there was a right there.
Yep.
So.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That way, huh? Interesting. I don't believe it. Let's go here. You won't. You will not let me. Won't let me open any of these doors either. Fine. We'll go here. How about that? Can I go in the car? No. So I gotta go down here. Oh, okay. Fired. That guy's fired.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to,
Boy fired.
who
Oh,
am I
story
kidding?
again. 427.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How
27,
about,
that's-
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? Oh, this son of a gun.
All of his co-workers were
Yeah.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so we chose right, and then we chose
When Stanley... Wait.
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game
Oh,
over,
okay,
completely
this is
fresh.
new.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere,
No.
or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Exactly.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
I
then.
think it was one of those,
It's an
you want me to go to left or...
Come,
Oh!
Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh. Now you're getting me, narrator. Now you're giving me all the choices. Okay. So, in this case, I have a pen here, and I'm going to spin it. So, wherever it lands is whichever door I'm going to choose. And it's telling me to go to this one. Where is it going to lead? So this is a different place from the one that I took last time. Because last time I took a
I'll
right.
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Well, now we're
Do we
making our own
Do we
story.
need to restart the game again?
No, I think
Well,
we
I find it
forgot.
unlikely that we'll ever progress
Oh.
by starting over and
We're
over
back.
again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Oh,
All of his co-workers
No!
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
all right. Let's go to the 2 doors again. And now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah, it's worse.
I might be remembering this wrong.
You want to try
It's
again, buddy?
possible the story is back where we just came from. Why
You
don't
want
we
me to
go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
All right. Let's do it then. Let's go back. It's here somewhere. I know it. The trick is there is no room. No. You simply need to believe.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
This isn't
the
where it's supposed to go.
story. Here it comes.
Yeah? Where's the story? Tell me.
No, wait, never mind.
Nope, that's
not
not
the
story.
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Let's do it. And this is a completely different room. Thank you very much for taking me. Oh, this is
Well,
very
this-
ratty.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I
don't think so.
Oh, you tell me,
I
buddy.
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Kind of.
Do you remember, Stanley?
I can't say I do.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Sure.
You win!
Hey!
Congratulations!
Hey! We did it.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thanks.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Let's just say
we
I won.
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I
Some
did.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yeah, I actually can't. Okay, yeah, I couldn't escape there. Okay. The
All
Stanley
right,
Parable
I've got
Adventure
a solution.
Line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Oh, interesting.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
We're gonna go here. Where's the two doors? And there's no doors.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Fine. Whatever. You're no fun. Turn you off. Alright. Where do you want me to go, Mr. Parable? You want me to go through the line? You want to go? You want me to follow the line?
The line knows where the story is.
I like how the
It's
line
over
is
in
trademarked.
This direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I mean,
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
exactly.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
It is. It's a
Simply
very
by
bad
the act
story,
of
but it
moving
is a story.
forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Wait, what?
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of
what?
your existence
Okay, that's where I am.
inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental
You know, bro,
subjective
I kind
construct?
of stopped
Whoa,
listening to you a while ago.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Where the hell were you
You know
going
what?
with that?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, bro, go for it. That's a bit too loud, my guy. I ain't gonna lie. You might want to turn that down. Ain't gonna lie, it's a bit too loud. Stanley, my man, I'm Stanley. Mr. Parable. Mr. Parable, you might want to turn that music down. It's a bit too loud. And your lines are getting very askew. You know, they're going all over the place. I'm starting to wonder whether or not you actually know what you're doing. Alright, we're gonna go around. Even if I could just go straight, I'm gonna follow the line because you know that's what you want me to do. What? What? Whoa! It's like one of those like. What do you call that? Non-Euclidean geometry. Francisco.
Wait, cut the music.
Oh, thank you.
Go back and look at that fern.
Alright, fine.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Alright, I'm gonna write down.
Make sure you study it closely
Fern.
and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
Yep, I'm like doing a very simplistic drawing of this fern. Okay, there you go. Now I know how it looks like. Thank you, Mr. Parable. Bro,
Wait,
you're just
what?
making these
We're
lines.
back at the office? No. Line.
No.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Maybe the Stanley Parable were the friends we made along the way, you know? You ever thought about that? I don't think you even know where we're going. Oh, we're back.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No. Fine. He doesn't want to
You
talk
know
to us.
what, Stanley?
Yeah.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Right.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Let's do it.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Let's do it.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. I'm starting to see what you're putting down.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yep.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What
Yeah,
do you want our story to be?
something
Go
cool.
wild. Use your imagination.
I want
Whatever
dragons.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Give me dragons.
Oh, no, not you again.
Lines back.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Yes.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yes. Just give me dragons and we'll be good. I want dragons in my Stanley Parable.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Nice.
From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
Yeah, I got you. Wait, I thought you didn't want lines
So
in
I
our
know
story,
that
huh?
Each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse
let's go the other way.
door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Mm-hmm.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Who knows?
Since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Or is
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I mean, okay. I guess I can't go to the left. Yeah, sure. What's this? The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Oh.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
Oh, this is an
It's
ending.
all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Eighth
That's
restart.
really how all this goes?
After a long time, Stanley dies. I die?
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Where are we?
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind
forgets
goes
about
blank
previous
simply because it's
restarts.
written here on this
Find a line.
thing.
Find the confusion. Okay, this is where we are.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
Here.
Why
This is
don't
where
I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
restarts on its own.
No, it can't be. I don't
Find
want
the
it
line
to be.
again.
I
Again,
don't
find
want
the
the
line.
game to
Find
keep
an identical
restarting. I
replica of the
don't want to
office.
forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
There's no longer an
I
office,
won't
simply black
do it.
space. Find a bookstore.
And the timer stopped?
Oh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Did
The,
we now?
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
You know, I
Did
don't
something
like the
happen?
idea of someone coming to us, considering we've just been alone the whole
So-
time.
Okay.
Ah, indeed.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Not a very
I'm not
good
quite
story.
sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
I
Though
kinda
they're
don't wanna be
always
in a
saying
room
that
the whole
life is
time, you know
about
what I
the
mean?
Journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
How long is eventually?
Well, in the meantime, if you do...
Oh. What the hell was that?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, he doesn't
What
remember
did it
now.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So we're still doing the confusion ending then, because it said the next one was to do another reset, and then the narrator forgets his.
When Stanley came
The
to a
reset.
set of two open doors,
We're gonna
he
go
entered
right
the
again.
door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business,
So what we
Stanley
did
took the first
was-
open door on his left.
We went left last time. Let's go right. I mean straight. What's here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What is this area then? This is very hazardous. Okay, I can die.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
That's right.
Good job,
I
Stanley.
did that on purpose.
Everyone thinks
Just
you
to
are
prove
very
to you that I
powerful.
had choice. Try that again. All his co-workers was gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
When
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Just to admire it.
The lounge was
Sublime. A work of art.
What was it about? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know we're not gonna do that, my guy. We're gonna go here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right? Oh, do I have no choice but to
Look,
die?
Stanley,
Oh, never
I
mind.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I
That
realize that
sounds
investing
like
your trust in
someone
someone
who's
else can
my
be
enemy would
difficult,
say.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
Yeah, I
someone
could
you've
go
been
there.
neglecting,
Or
Stanley. Someone
I
you've
could go here.
forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No, I
Are you
played
that
Portal.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I played
Why,
Portal.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Then show me something
Let
beautiful.
me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Uh-huh.
Give me a chance.
Sure.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Yeah.
Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door. Interesting. You know, that would be nice, but here's the thing. I'm not Stanley.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Kind of looks like blue to me.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Exactly.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
I do.
Don't let me stop you.
Are we back in the monitor room?
You see? There's nothing here.
Oh, this is
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes, I
Help
did.
me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
Get my
What
first
would have made
achievement.
this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Dragons.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Give me dragons.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Sure.
There we go. A third option.
Oh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were
Ah.
before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Very nice. Anyways, let's go to the left door. It takes a year anyway.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Please
Now, tell
rate
me about
your
your experience
experience.
with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Critical feedback. You know what that means? We're gonna give you just, medium feedback.
Oh, of course. A 3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion?
Nah.
know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
No.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, sure. Oh. What is that? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. There's a leaderboard? For what? Nicho Nacho. Bola, Hogarth, Mr. Hage, Esquire. And that's a lot of players. Where am I? Show me. Show me me. Stanley 427. That's me. You know, they should have just put in my Twitter, icon. You were objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. Why not ask some friends for help? Oh, what friend? Okay. So I have three choices, of course. Go back through that door, go through the funky door, or go to this one. Let's go here. And we're back.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I mean, quite honestly, yeah, I wanna go through more.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Yeah, let's do it.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Let's go.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Uh-huh.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
That seems a bit too easy.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of
I don't think
family
you put too
life.
much time
I
into this
think
game,
the
man.
art world will really take notice.
Oh,
But
look
of
at the
course,
baby.
The message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Yeah, man, let's do
Be
it.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
Ooh.
You heartless bastard.
Ooh.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Uh,
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know
the
what
latter.
to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
All right, goodbye.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Oh, I bet
Oh,
it
hey,
was.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
What kind of game you got?
Let's see. What do we have here?
Go ahead, show me what kind of game
this
you want.
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh? What?
Aha! Fascinating.
Oh.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
Hey,
What is
yes.
our motivation?
That actually looks like
Well, it
my...
seems obvious to me
That
you are
really
meant
looks
to
like
play
my
as a
notepad.
creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
Is that
Perhaps
so?
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Fire watches the fire watch?
Yes, that
Who
must
fire watches the
be a
fire
fascinating
watch?
venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
Look out,
And it
cookbook.
seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Man, you thought we were going to be playing the Stanley Parable. Nah, we're playing whatever this game is. What game is this? Wait, it won't let me... Oh, there. I thought it wouldn't let me go anywhere. Alright. I do wish there was a run button, though. Alright, what kind of game are you taking me there? Mr. Parable?
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What can't be?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No! Oh, no!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Where do you want me to go?
Thank heavens we avoided it.
Whatever.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Walls, huh? So we're gonna be playing Attack on Titan?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
And we are... Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what
This
I
is
had in
Rocket
mind.
League.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
So are the
Stanley,
guards
if you manage
gonna,
to get
you know,
lost in this game, I will be
show up and
phenomenally
just like
impressed.
run me over?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
Well,
Let's
we're gonna
see.
go here.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here.
Where?
Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Where's the ball?
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes.
I don't think that's
surely
how
we
it
must.
works.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Where's the ball? Give me ball. Ball! Let's go. We're gonna go over there. I definitely know Rocket League.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
It is fun.
Is it better than my miserable little... Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh. What?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
We're gonna create our own story. Hello there. I am the narrator of this very nice... Okay, never mind. That didn't last very long, did it? Okay. Forward or back? We're gonna go forward. Never mind, we're gonna go backwards. We're back in, you know, in horror mode. We're playing a horror game again. We don't exactly know where we're going this time. We don't have a single clue. 423. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, there's light. That's where we need to go. Where there's light, there is... Oh, it's our office. We're back in our office. Although this office is looking a bit different. Ain't gonna lie. Blue square. Very low poly textures. Alright, let's go back. There's nothing.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
The back room.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
He needs
someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
And
that's
the confusion.
who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Very ominous. Ain't gonna
Very
lie.
soon. I can wait.
I mean, I'm not going anywhere. It's just pitch black. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna... Okay, there you go. Oh, we're back. Although... No, it looks about the same. Oh. Where is it?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today.
Uh-huh.
We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar,
Uh-huh.
some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Oh, I have a wife. But this isn't my desk. Is this guy named Stanley? Man. I'm not even the only Stanley in this game. That sucks. I bet we're still in the confusion end. There was
When Stanley
oh,
came
never
to a
mind.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, we'll do what you want. Where were we last time? The thing that we did was we went to the room. There's no one here.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Then we
Feeling
went
a
through
wave
here.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase,
So we went
Stanley
upstairs
walked
last time. We're
upstairs
gonna go
to his
downstairs.
boss's office.
Ooh, red room. Very ominous. We got this room on.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
Yeah.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Why had
All
I?
because he believed everyone had vanished.
Everyone did
His
vanish.
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe
What?
I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence
Hey, I'm going in a
single
circle.
moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Right?
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Exactly.
Were they simply repeating?
They are.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
And what's the
He
conclusion?
just hadn't found the words for it.
Tells me.
I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
This is a dream?
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yeah.
And he thought to himself, I suppose
What?
I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back
Okay,
to my
right.
boring real-life job pushing buttons.
I was
may
about
as
to say,
well
why is there
enjoy
just
this while
like
I'm
this
still lucid.
room with a car in it
So,
when there's
he
nowhere
imagined
the car
himself
could go?
flying,
But then I
began to
guess this
gently
is the
float
exit.
above the ground. Then he
Yay, we're
imagined
flying.
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Yay!
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
And we're back.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
you tell me.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing
my
my
thoughts.
he thought. And while he thought it all very
They're
odd,
really
and
making me
wondered
go
if this
through
voice
these
spoke to all
rooms,
people
huh?
in their dreams, the truth
What if I
was that,
just
of
stopped
course,
moving?
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Yes.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Or
Did
is
the voice
it?
not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
I
this
was
voice
flying.
was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
And how do I do that?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
I can't see where I'm going.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
And do I wake
I'm
up?
through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Yes.
It's all I want.
Yes. Get me
I
out of
want
these
my
rooms.
apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Same.
I am normal.
That's debatable.
Everything will be fine.
That's also debatable.
I am okay.
That's debatable. And we're back. We're still in the same rooms.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Bro, calm down. It ain't that serious. We're playing a video game. Or am I?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hey, we're Mariella now.
Mariella woke up
Perry.
on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
What?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Is that us?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
We're dead.
Everyone knows what crazy people look
We're
like.
straight up dead.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I don't.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
Wait, can I move?
staring down at the body,
Oh, no, I thought I could move.
and then she turned and ran.
Yeah, get out of here. No staring at the body. That's rude. All right, we're back.
All of his co-workers were
Gone.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Excuse me. What if we just, went along
When
with what
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
what the
he
narrator
entered the
saying.
door on his left.
There's gonna be a route where I just be obedient to the narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Go, and we're back at the office. Which means, what was the thing again? 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
Here, right?
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
No, we already know what the
That
thing
kind of
is.
anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Yes, very calming. Is this what's considered New Age? I don't know.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
There you go. Now we're back where we were before. And what did I do last time? Last time we went to the mind... No, we didn't go into the mind control facility. We went to the escape, which killed us and took us to the credits room. That was very white, and there was really nothing in there. But this time,
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
let's
Mind
go.
Control
Let's go mind
Facility.
control. Let's do it. Why not? I want to be mind controlled.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Weren't we up there?
Stanley thought to himself.
We were up there, weren't
Did
we?
he have the strength to find out?
Wait, if this was literally the next part of the story, then that one point where he said, "No, you can't be here. This is a spoiler." That's not true.
Now
It was literally the next
came
part.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to
They're all
images on a
empty.
screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Nothing. This is. But what does the button
Mind
do?
control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was
Yeah.
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, you're allowed not to like your job.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or
Online.
sad or content. Walking, eating,
Can't
working.
press the button.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I do that? How are you gonna make me do that, huh? Do I press this white button? 5. Nothing. Or do I have to press them in order? Is there a 1, 2, 3, 5? 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3. One of these is gonna be 1. Somewhere. Okay, 1, 2. 2. 3. Then 4, 5. Where's 4? Actually, it sounds like I'm supposed to be pressing that in some order, but first of all, I can't find the 4 button. Oh, is that the 4 button right there? Yeah, whatever. System power. On, off. Do I turn it on?
And when at last he found the source of the... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
I will control it all.
Oh, Stanley. I applaud your effort,
And
I really do.
Ari
But
Slam
you need to
Jam, welcome
understand,
to the
there's
stream.
only
Thank you
so
for
much
stopping
that
by.
machine can do.
And thank you for the follow.
You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave.
I will now
If you
be
want
the
to throw
god
my
of this
story
new
off
world.
track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this
Parabolin.
pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
DNA identification.
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
You know what? Let's do it.
How long until
Let's go up in a
detonation?
blaze. Why not?
Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's too long.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it?
Lower
Stanley?
that right
It's
now.
your time to shine. You are the star.
Fine.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy.
What was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Do I just have to
More
press them
time
all
to
in
talk
order?
About you, about me,
1,
where we're going,
2.
what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
3.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
This is 4.
I erased them.
I
turned off the
erased them.
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try
Okay,
to make
that doesn't
sense
do
of
anything.
everything and take back
Now,
the
what are these
control
things sound?
wrested away from you.
There was
It's
a button that said
bitch.
blue and
I almost
1.
hate to see it
So,
go.
like,
But I'm sure
1.
whatever I come up with on the next go around
1.
will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
How many did it give me? 1 minute?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that
Executing
timer
button
that
hint.
something in this room
Graphic
was capable
provided.
of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this
1.
room. These numbered buttons.
His
no,
evil
these
monologue got
colored
me
ones.
feeling some
Or maybe
kind of
this big
way.
red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here.
You know,
will
to
save
each
me.
their own.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Incorrect.
One solved? Do you have any
Or isn't
idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
Yeah, it's
You're
telling
in
me
for
4
quite
now.
a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You
Yellow.
wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy
Incorrect.
it first.
Goodbye.
So you
He said
can't.
goodbye. Goodbye.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you
Well,
have left.
I
to
think
struggle.
I messed that
30
up, so
seconds
whatever.
until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Yeah, let's
will
do
you
it.
cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
What choice? I got 10
It's
seconds.
all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in.
I'm gonna be
until
right
the
here.
moment I say, happily ever up.
Hey, yo, we died. Do we just start back at the start? Go back to the office? Yep.
The
meeting
meeting
room,
room.
yes.
That's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he
Oh.
would never be alone ever again.
He didn't let me new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Yeah, what does that mean, new content? Tell me. Show me what it means. It's a small world after all. Oh no, I'm gonna get flagged. Never mind, I didn't say that.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
No problem, man.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
2013, really?
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Very nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I never played the first
Please
Stanley Parable,
step
so
inside and see what thrilling new
I don't
adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
yeah, show it to me.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Do I go up? There's no button. This is just an elevator.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
Right.
Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Adventure time. What awaits us?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Sorry. Oh, this. I thought we were stuck in another wall. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, I can jump now. Let's go, jump. Jump, 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 jump. 120. Let's go. We're gonna hit our high score. I can't button mash, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. What? Man, they won't allow me to jump anymore.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
You had a
It's
chance.
just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is
You're
new
not even
content,
getting. What are you,
then I
a
could just read you the
game
whole
journalist?
dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever.
Wait for me to just die down there. This is. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Let's
This is
take
what
a chair.
happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Based.
don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter.
Oh, not
and hold them
Twitter.
personally accountable.
Twitter is a
It's
cesspool.
my fault,
Haven't you ever
Stanley.
seen it?
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
And what is it
No
about?
frills, no gimmicks.
There's a lot of gimmicks.
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Very
What
bold
do
of
you
you
say,
to assume
friend?
that. Hey, you didn't even give me a choice. Huh? What? This isn't even the right place, Mr. Parable.
Psst. Stanley,
Yeah?
come over here. In the vent.
Dun dun
I
dun
want to
dun
show
dun
you
dun
something.
dun. Da da dun. Oh shit, we're venting. Puffy nut. Give me that screwdriver. That could be useful, right? We could shank some.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it
Yeah,
got
I
me
remember.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So
Oh.
I made something special and
Oh,
tucked it
that
away
looks
here
cool.
where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Ooh.
Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Stanley Parable.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the
This is a
Memory Zone
BAFTA
remind you
award.
of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap
Awarded
re-release?
to, I don't even
Remember
know what
back
that
in
says.
October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
Oh
Back then,
man, one
it
of
all
those,
meant something.
one of those alarm
Always.
clocks. I used to have one of those. It's a BAFTA award for The Last of Us, is it? Oh, it does say The Last of Us. Yeah, you're right. Nice. Hey, it's me first, dollar. Smile. Trip down memory lane. Discs. I don't remember when discs were a thing. I still like this. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Nominee British. This is the BAFTA award again. They were nominated for the award. They didn't win it though. Oh, okay. That's their little, you know, winky winky. New video game releasing today. Greater surprising, down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Business leaders pushing election of allies. Designer hat. I want a hat. Los Angeles Times yields tough choices. Let's take a trip, and it won't let me. Because of course it won't let me.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning
Wait, did I just
triumph of
skip a
games
song?
journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3.
Persona
it was
3.
all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
A lifeless husk.
With an hour of new elevator content.
Heard a door. Hey, yo. What's this? We got it downstairs. What is this thing? Memory zone maintenance. And it won't let me go inside. Person of the year. Isn't that the issue where the person of the year was just us? Or is that something else? I forget. I think there was a year where the person of the year was just you.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Oh, GameSpot,
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone.
Is this the actual
to spend the rest
review?
of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Like, did they actually take the review from GameSpot and put it in here? It's a real review? Ah. Hey, why'd you open that door and not even let me go inside? You took away my jump button, remember? Fine. Don't let me go inside. See if I can.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
I
What I
knew it.
wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't
Steam
recall
reviews.
this part of the memory
Oh
zone
no,
before.
Steam reviews.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no, Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
All the reviews you
I can't
see for
even
the
imagine
original
what's been collecting
Stanley
down
Parable are
here.
real. Okay.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
We'll see. Let's see. Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full
Full
completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor
Sorry,
and
bro.
dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Sorry you had to find out
I'm
this
trying to be
way.
funny.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Steam. Steam. Things are getting out of hand. Oh, look, another one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good,
Best might be
for someone who
alternative
prefers
endings.
non-linear games,
And game
this
cameo
preachiness gets annoying
appearances.
fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
I'm sorry, you had to
Tell me
find
if I'm
out this
preachy.
way.
Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
I mean,
Can't
you're
know
the
how
one
much fluff
narrating,
I cut
so.
from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Oh, I feel that.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Me too. I'm kidding.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
Oh,
If
you're
I'm
gonna give
truly
me
too
one?
preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
How do I do that?
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I
Yeah.
do anything for the customer, Stanley.
Yeah.
Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Let's do it. Give me that skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you with just the push of a button.
The next part
you'll
is always
zip
interesting
right
to see
past
the
it.
reactions.
It's what the
Okay,
players
interesting.
have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. Oh, you're back, you see?
Yeah, I'm
you
back.
were only frozen in time for a few
And
minutes,
go.
but it was plenty
Oh,
of time
I
for
thought
me
it would
to
let me
deliver
just
a
keep
long,
pressing it.
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I have... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power
No,
of the
just keep
button.
going. I'll
the minute I
keep
start
skipping.
to go off on a thoughtless display of
And
self-absorption,
boom.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
I mean, you were the one that was talking,
Not
you know?
unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's
Alright,
really
see
only
you-
so much
see you
I
later.
can ramble on to. Stanley!
What?
Stanley,
What?
please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
You're the one who keeps
You've just
playing.
been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
I'll
My
see you
God,
later,
There's
yeah?
no way. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
I mean, you've just
Stanley,
been talking to yourself
I
anyway.
think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person.
Oh
to speak
man,
with.
that sucks
And
not
you
having
think that
anyone to
that's
talk to.
Just how it's all. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
How long
I've
has it
had
been for you,
so
huh?
much time.
Years?
I stopped keeping track after a
Ah,
year.
it's been
Have
more
you
than a
ever
year.
Sat down in one place and not moved?
Well, narrator, you got anything to say to me? No, you don't have anything to say to me? Fine. Fine. Let's skip again. Oh, fire alarms are going off. There must be a fire somewhere. Or is that a fire alarm? Either way, see ya.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and
And
said,
bye. Well, I hear water. That's it. I just hear water. Skip.
the end is never the end, is never
Never
the end, is never the end,
is never the end, is never the end.
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Well,
end, is never
the end is about to
never
become the end.
is never.
There's more water. Yeah, this whole place is like flooding for some reason. Ah. Shit's gone down. What's outside, I wonder? Nuclear wasteland? Oh, there you go. It's daytime. What do we got? Nothing. It's just daytime. Clock's still alive somehow. I mean, it's just an object, so. Hey, nature's coming back. You know, nature always wins in the end until it can no longer win. And we're back to apocalypse. What happened to all the trees? Unless this is the heat death of the universe. Right? Absolute silence? No, not silence. There's something outside. Does it show me what's outside? Yeah, it sounds like something screaming. Well, I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Okay. Oh. Where are we now? Huh? We're in Dune. We're in the critically acclaimed movie, The Dune. And I can't press the button. Alright. Let's see what we have in store for us in this new world. Or do we just, you know, die? Man. Humanity really did its number on this place. Well, it's nice to see the sun still there. Although it's looking a bit big, almost like it's about to swallow up the earth. And we're dead. Wait, what happened? Eh? Oh, that's it?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Was that the
Perhaps he
ending
had
of that
simply
ending?
missed a memo.
New content, new content. Okay, let's go.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show
Is it
you.
another skip button? People have tried calculating how long the skips get, and apparently if you end up leaving him alone for trillions of years. And he's still there, well, at some point you stopped hearing him. He was at a point where he was just saying the end is never the end, is never the end.
You see,
So I
Stanley,
guess at some
I've been
point the
reflecting
narrator
on the
himself
Stanley
dies.
Parable, and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
What the fuck?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever.
What the hell did you just
the
do?
Stanley Parable 2.
2! Oh shit, wait, I've never even played the first one, man.
Isn't this far
This is
superior
gonna
to
be a whole bunch of
measly re-release
spoilers.
With a few minor additions. Think of all the new territory.
The
we'll
end is
cover
never the
with a
end
fully
again.
fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why there are so many possibilities?
mug.
It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Oh, you know how fans are. If you don't live up to this hype, you know, you're gonna burn to the ground.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is
Taste
just so much
sequel.
catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe. What does it even mean? But the Stanley
what
Parable
if,
2. Now
right?
that's an artistic
Narrator, work
statement
with me.
right
Work with
there.
me here.
It's future oriented.
What if you called it
screams progress and innovation
the
and
Stoonley
long-term
paragraph?
franchising
Right.
potential.
I messed that up. Stoonley Parable. You know, you could workshop this a bit. There's still time to change the name to Stoonley Parable. Color red. Leverage holistic value. They're back. The two doors. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, you literally just stuck the letter 2. Again.
Now, to be clear,
The
I haven't quite
Stoonley.
nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Alright, show me what this 2 is all about. This better be good. This better be good. Dang, you made a whole ass exhibit. Nice, I like it.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Office decoration. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Huh? Bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Where? Hear your name in the game. What's my name in the game? Is this game just going
For the Stanley
meta?
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated.
Button that says the name of the player that is playing
So
the game.
with that in mind, my first addition to the game
What's
is
my
this
name?
button.
Huh?
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Jim.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Aww.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just
Okay.
play along.
Okay.
I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath.
I'm Jim.
Clear your mind. Forget who
I'm Jim.
you are and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Let's press the button.
Sleeping
I am
and
Jim.
waking as Jim.
Oh shit, he knows my name.
Setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never.
How
understand
did you
the
know my
impact
name
of
was
this
Jim,
button.
you
Otherwise,
fucking
it's just a
genius?
stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
You're the one that just made it Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name, the button says.
What if
But
someone
no.
who was playing was
Instead,
named Jim?
oh, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No, don't take it away. No! And this is why no one likes you. Take my dang Jim button. I'll show you. I'll show you all.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've
You like
created
him.
here.
He is very fun to talk to. I'll give you that. Let's see. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Where's the bucket? Is this a bucket? Reassurance Bucket. And then Office Decorations and Infinite Hole. Why? What do you mean Infinite Hole?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've
Reassurance
engineered a clever solution
Where's
to
the
this
bucket?
fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Where?
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and
Where?
your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
Bucket.
the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Give me the bucket.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Give.
And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Give bucket. The hell kind of laugh is that?
Can you feel it?
Hello,
The
what's
glow
going
of
on today?
comfort,
Hello,
even in the face
Nico.
of
I am
crushing
playing Stanley
despair,
Parable, and
must
I'm just
already
going
be
along
sweeping
with
through
whatever
your
this
body. And in fact,
this
can I say that I
insane
do believe the bucket lends you an
narrator
air
is
of
telling me.
charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yeah.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable.
So I
2.
keep the bucket, right? This is my bucket now. Let's go. My bucket. Keep the bucket. The bucket. Yes, keep the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Let's go,
That
bucket.
really okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
What?
Which would you go with?
Huh? The hell does that even mean? And how do I make the decision? Oh, here it is. Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday, Stepnies. Stepnies? The hell does that mean? Why are you saying step? That's very sus. Okay, flip a coin. Gotta flip a coin. Heads, 12th birthday. Tails, get well some. And it's tails.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Alright, whatever you say, my guy. You know, choice is something. He's already gone and put it all on the
Or
decoration.
actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
No, you made your
I've
choice.
made my decision, we're moving
No,
on.
you're not allowed to change your mind. You've gone with step-niece, now everyone will know. The whole. The infinite whole. Whole of infinity. Yes, do you not care about his step-niece? I don't even know who his
Stanley,
step-niece is.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole
Oh,
that
interesting.
you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite fall.
Very nice.
You
Alley-oop.
can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a meat. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Where's Potato
Now then,
GLaDOS when you
since
need her?
you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Ah.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Just a
Do
few
it
more
on the
seconds, you know?
Sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
You know, just a bit longer, no? Let me savor this. You know, you don't get
Okay,
to...
Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
How deep?
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From
is that
one
the...
perspective,
Okay.
the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yeah, 2P.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Well, it's
What
not every
normal
day you
person
can just, like,
actually wants to
fall
fall
without the
infinitely.
risk
I
of
figured
literally
the hole was as
dying.
deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Now you're the problem. Don't put this on me.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
You're literally
Why
the
don't
only
we
one
just
talking.
put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite.
It's either infinite or not infinite, my guy.
Press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah. You know, this is just me in the bucket here. I think we're good. I'm just gonna sit here. You go ahead and do your thing. I don't want to backseat it, but it's very important. Jump into the hole again?
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Very nice. Anyway.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
Nah, it's still you.
The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do.
Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird...
Don't press them. Oh, that...
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Did
shorter.
the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Yeah, you're right.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
suppose
way
once again
shorter
there's
than
nothing to
last
do
time.
here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
Is
This
it even
starts to
shorter
become
now?
a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes.
At some point,
I'm
does it
starting
just
to
like
become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite,
become
but that
even
it's
less and
growing
less?
steadily less and less infinite? I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely
Yeah,
deep,
this ain't
even
that
by
deep,
the lax
my guy.
overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well,
Anyways,
there
we're
it
gonna go
is.
now. What?
The shame of my liars. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Now it's
Oh,
scratching the itch.
Who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh yeah, because you took away my ability to jump. Now I gotta teleport up literally just like a step. Gee. Hey, it won't let me.
Is the teleport
It's not
button
working.
not working? You
Hey,
sure?
EGP, what's up? Scratch my whole itch. I am scratching
I
my
really
whole
don't have an
itch.
explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Welcome to the street. Try again? Oh no, I'm kind of stuck
Still
here, my
nothing?
guy.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
How are we gonna fix
I'm
it?
out. Goodbye, Stanley. You
What?
couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole.
You like so
I
too
get to do
much.
literally anything else.
What?
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
People like holes. It's natural. Food holes. Water holes. Holes the book featuring Stanley Yelnats, aka Shia LaBeouf. People like holes. And now I'm kind of just stuck. Something ominous is going outside, and I'm stuck in a hole. But you know, at least I have my bucket with me. My bucket is gonna reassure me of everything. Now, I can't help but notice that this platform is going down. Narrator. Yo, your hole is working. It's going infinite. What's with the music? What does the red mug say? It just says new mug. Bye, Woody. I don't want to play with you anymore. Change my perspective. It's us. Dramatic. Kind of face is that? Change my perception. You just changed the music. Right? Oh, I didn't do it right. Nope, I didn't do it right again. No. Change my reality. Let's do it. Hey, we're staying here. What kind of songs do we got? Change myself. What the hell kind of song was that?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
Okay, what happens if I change myself, huh? You know, I kind of like the first song better. Hey, we thick now. Wait. We're gonna stay here though. Error. We should have stuck in that song. I like that song.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
Bro, why'd
drifting away
you...
into dreamland. But
Why'd you
now
interrupt
that's
me,
Stanley,
man? There was a
because
bunch
this hole
of
is
dogs
just so
everywhere.
darn fascinating.
It
I
was
want you to be
awesome,
wide awake
bro.
for every second of it. You
It was
don't want to miss
awesome.
a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Yes, because I can't, you
And I'm
know,
looking forward to all of them.
bend my knees,
Stanley.
apparently.
I'll
Well, I
be
can bend
back.
my knees to do this,
Toodle-pip.
but I can't raise my legs. All right, take me back down to the dogs. Take me back down. What? Wait. Whatever. Toodle pip. Yeah, keep the bucket.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
All right, what do we got? We went there. We went to the infinite hole. And this is the only room we haven't been in. Let's see here. Free achievement at Q. Where's Q? That's outside of the map. Okay, that's where I am. Man, I can't remember a map. Stanley Parable's reassurance bucket. That's where we were before. Epilogue, infinite hole. Let's see here. Merch. Where's the merch? Z is... Where's Z? Oh. Oh, we're here. Merch. That's right there. What kind of merch you got? You got... The end is never the end is never the end. Again. This shirt is the best new feature. 2. Wow, that's your merch, huh? Okay. I need to know where that QR code is gonna take me. 1 second while I pull out my phone and scan this QR code. And the QR code is not scanning. What's my favorite anime? It's Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, Yu Yu Hakusho. And it took me to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. Okay. I'll explore that another time. Oh, that's the achievement. Yeah, let's go. What kind of achievements you got, my guy? Give me them free achievements. Free achievement. Get yours. Hold the lever. Receive your new achievement.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Give it to me.
Yes. You see, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement
Bro, you
is
keep
still fully
promising me
broken.
things
I'm not a
and you
wizard,
don't.
Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel. To at last
You're
satisfy
not
the
delivering
hordes of
on your
fans all over the
promises.
world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I am a gamer. I am oppressed. You're not giving me my achievement. How dare you? Pleasure pull. Pull me. Pleasure pull me. Ah, Mr. Parable. Mr. Parable. You keep giving me things. And you don't deliver on them at all. It says please. Well, I was saying please too. I wanted the achievement. And what did it give me? Absolutely nothing.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I've been there. Where haven't we been? The exit, I guess, but is there anything here? Can you find them? Can you find them? And this is just the universe.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Ah, yes, of
I
course.
don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect
What is
all
all
of them,
of that?
and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh man, it's like the opening of what was it, JoJo Part 2? Part 2. Nice. 1 out of 6. Where's the rest of it? I gotta collect them all. I gotta 100% this game.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Wait, haven't we gone through everything? We've gone through it all, haven't we? There's the infinite hole. Funness's gym. We went there, yeah. We went through here. Well, I mean, we just walked through here. That's gym. There's the merch store. There's the reassurance bucket, which we still have. And we will not let go of. Because, you know, I played Portal. This is like the companion. Can I go up there? No. New achievement. Collectible. It won't let me exit, unfortunately. Let's see here. Is there anywhere we haven't been to? Settings World Champion. Settings World Champion? What does that mean? Right across from the merch store. Like this thing. What? No, that's nothing. What do we do now, huh? Mr. Parable, you're not even telling me to do it. You're just being silent. Now you have to make me be the narrator. The free achievement thing, I already did that one. It didn't work. On the other side, there are stairs. Of here? Other side here? Because this is the infinite hole place, right? Oh, it won't let me back in there. You walk past them? Okay. Walk past them where? Like, oh, this one. Thank you. That's new. I haven't been there yet. What's new? Pussycat. Oh, it just leads me here.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yeah, what's an epilogue?
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
What's the end? Tell me, what's the end? Mr. Parable, what's the end? A settings world champ. Oh, here. This is the settings world champion. Settings world champion. And it won't let me. There, I'm at the settings. What's my time? Huh. Won't let me go inside. Interesting. Is that it? Is that everything? Oh, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yeah, to every increment
Oh,
of
wait.
every set.
You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw
Man.
the jump circle.
You want me to tell you how?
Oh, well.
Sure.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Yeah. Tell me how to get out of here. Because I feel like I've gone everywhere. Unless I'm missing something. What could I be missing? You have to set every setting to every setting possible to get the world champion. What? There's an actual thing in the setting? I thought that was just a joke. Set every setting to every setting possible to get the world champion. Huh? Like, do I have to just like toggle everything? Yes, and do every slider. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Wait, does it count these ones too? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have to do the things that say, like, apply resolution? Oh, no. What am I doing? Delete save data. No. Delete save data. No. How about that? Oh. Did I miss everything? Did I miss anything? Okay. That. Okay. Good. Good. Wait. Good. Yep. You have to have the slider on every possible increment. Oh my goodness. Wait, does that mean I have to actually do that too? Wait, is this a thing that I'm even supposed to be doing? Or is this just for the laughs? Well, we can always try. That. Okay. Good on there. Thing is, I forget which settings I've already done. I swear we are not messing with you. I don't know.
This is the storm.
Settings world champion. Alright, let me in. Oh, it's not even letting me in. It didn't let me in. Man. I've been cheated to. I've been lied to. I feel cheated. I feel used and abused. What did I do? And thank you for the stretch from joins your theme. Let me just go ahead and stand up. All right, back to it. Oh shoot, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Josh Kujo's, something. Did it open up? Oh, now it opens up.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done.
How
You've
dare you make me do
experienced
that
every
game?
setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So,
You are the
just for
champion
you,
of setting
in the
outsiders to all
Stanley
the possible
Parable 2,
numbers.
I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity.
Oh wow,
What
a
exactly
reaction,
is
a rage comment.
bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite
Old
figured that
fashioned
part out
me.
yet, but I just
Oh,
know
did
that
this
you'll
count
be
as a
able
rage
to
comment?
adjust
I
it
think so.
on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the
Bumpscosity.
Stanley Parable 2.
Two. Alright, now what? Now get me out of here. Disembodied voice, Mr. Parable Man. I think that's everything, right? Will you let me go now, Mr. Parable? I feel like you're keeping me here hostage. No? You're not letting me exit. Even though I could, just walk through that. Of course, Stanley here, our character, doesn't know how to do that. He cannot even, like jump. He can't step up from a shallow hole. Well, Mr. Parable, do you have anything else to say? All I hear is the sounds of bucket. And nothing else here. Nothing that I can see anyway. Which means I don't know. Let's go back to the epilogue. Close everything out. Check setting. Oh, they want me to check bumpscosity? There's no bumpscosity, is there? Oh my. Alright, let's do the bumpscosity to 1000. What is bumpscosity? Oh, wow. What is happening? Bumpscosity 2. I will find out. That sounds ominous. Bumpscosity. Alright, well, show me what the bumpscosity is. Do I have to go back to the World Setting Championship? Oh, what was that? Bump. Bump. Thought it might have something to do with, First, you gotta exit. Oh. How do I exit? How do I exit? Do I just walk to the exit? Or is it telling me to, restart the game? Still won't let me get out of here. At least not through there. It's to the left of the exit sign. What? Left of the exit sign? That thing? What the How did I miss this? My goodness. You could tell I'm not the
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted?
I'm not the
Ready to move on
intended
now?
audience for this game. I thought that room was the exit the whole time. Please, no screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
That's pretty
yes,
neat.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
Man,
There's
you know what?
definitely a good game
I'm
in there
rooting for
somewhere.
you.
Say, let's do an experiment.
Yeah, man, let's do an
I'll
experiment.
arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Yeah, man, let's do
it. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. Yeah?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, man.
Hold on. Let me
you
do
just
a different
gotta,
arrangement.
You just gotta polish it a bit.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
2.0. Okay, you've made it worse. I see you've made it worse.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
It is.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
Of course, I never played the first game.
Love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply...
That's me.
Well, insert a few of my new features.
Me?
Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Where's the
Stanley
Stanley Parable 2?
Whip something up.
Oh, I'm big title.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Hey! Okay, we're gonna quit the desktop. Stanley Parable 2. Click this.
This is the story of a man named Stan.
Oh. We're back. Is the bump Scott? Oh, there's the Stepnies thing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Where's
to the
my
meeting
bucket?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You took my bucket. No, it's here.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
And now I gotta find the collectibles. We gotta find all the collectibles. Man, you're really making me do this?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Happy 12th birthday to... Is it Stanley Stepnies? Is it supposed to be my Stepnies?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Right.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna retrace our step. Actually, we're gonna go to the bathroom. Just me?
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic
it counts. The first one that I did is
done.
1.
You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I will. They're all gonna be mine. Where is the rest, I wonder? There's only 6 of them, of course, so that must mean they're very spread around.
Stanley was once again stunned to
Neat
discover
enough.
what an
Welcome to the stream.
indication of
Thank you for
any
stopping by.
life. Crushed by the weight of
What was
this
it again?
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an
2,
emotional
8,
dumpster
4,
fire,
5.
if not for the soothing. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
No, it wasn't sheer
Was it
luck.
the bucket knew all along? Was
I
the
wrote it
bucket
down
guiding
earlier.
him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, hey, another one.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini Stan?
Mini Stan.
Stanley figs.
Thank you for shopping at your local
Stanley.
Stanlerines. Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Under my belt. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Can't help but notice, Neat NF, that you've, you've kinda unfollowed and follows. Don't think I didn't see that.
Downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest
You
moment
love the
of
figure's
uncertainty,
glow.
he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yes. The bucket will lead me to heaven.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I did do that one last time. There was a puzzle here regarding that whole self-destruct thing. Of course, I did end up pressing the self-destruct button, but...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I like how the bucket is just interjected into the narrative. Oh, it's already been pressed. How about this one? Is this pressed? Oh, there you
The
go.
monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Oh no, we're not dropping this one.
Everyone in the office was being
Stanley
videotaped,
stands the bucket.
monitored like guinea pigs.
Stanley bucket.
The bucket had never seen anything like this. And it
The
very
bucket had
nearly
never
burst
seen
into
it.
tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
It's okay, bucket boy. We'll get out of here in one piece. You
Was
and
the
me.
bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
No.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
That's
What
impossible.
things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know.
These questions raised
You know,
furiously in
I'm
Stanley's
assuming, you know, it has a bucket
No!
list.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never!
Never.
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
I
At
refuse
this
to
point,
believe that
he
my
could trust
bucket
no one
is
except
under the control
bucket.
of this evil mind control
But
facility.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and
Now,
commanded
the
from
last
this
time I
very
did
place.
this,
And as the cold
I
reality of his
pressed-
past began to sink in.
I pressed on.
Stanley decided that this machinery would.
Okay, what happened?
Stanley and the bucket waited in.
Okay, the
blackness.
bucket's still with me. We're good.
Was it over?
Are we in the infinite hole?
Yes, they had done it.
Oh no, that's my
Stanley
reticle.
and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Oh, it's
Freedom
opening.
was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through
It's you
this
and me,
massive
Bucket.
door.
You and me
The
forever.
bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley
You're
wanted
gonna
to
learn.
sneeze in every country on Earth. Both
You're
of them
gonna
wanted
sneeze.
to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse.
We're
from
gonna
the
do
end.
that too.
True, it was
You just
a
made your
simple
reticle
life they
giant when you
envisioned,
messaged
but
it.
it was
I
while
thought
they
so.
lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and
No, you can't do this to
Whoa,
me.
Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped?
You can't
was
do
Stanley
this
and
to
the
me.
bucket not about to be freed?
We were about to be freed.
Unbearable silence filled the room, lingering
It's
in
okay.
uncertainty.
It's okay,
Until
Bucket.
finally the truth hit Stanley square in
Even
the
if I
face.
can't be free.
This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No, throw
Even
it. Throw the
facility
bucket.
itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
No.
To any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
No.
Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket.
Oh, we're
To be
going
trapped
Smeagol.
eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
The bucket was gone. Oh, never mind. He just died.
I can't wait.
I'm going to, change my reticle. Reticle size, we're gonna drastically change that.
To tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought, how amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone. Stanley
Bucket.
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Where'd my thing go?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
So I don't
chest
think we should go
and
back
entered the door on his
there. Maybe we should go right now.
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yeah, you
And
me.
here it was.
We're gonna
Had the
lounge
bucket turned
here
out to be
together.
correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
It is.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. No, never mind. The bucket was
The
wrong.
bucket's never wrong. How
Stanley
fucking dare
took the
you?
door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Oh, that's where that leads. I don't think I ever walked there. There will be a reward for finding them all. Oh, the Stanley figurines. Where are they then? Tell me, where are the Stanley figurines? So the last time I went down there,
Staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
what happens if I go
office.
down there again? Last time I went down here, I wasn't like stuck in a loop. Is it gonna put me back in the
But
loop?
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his
Oh,
post
no, we're
during
gonna-
work
we're gonna
hours.
do it all
Might
over
be
again,
fine
aren't
for
we?
that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was
Can
crazy.
I
And then
skip
something
this?
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Because
maybe
I've already
I
gone
am
through this
crazy.
part.
He looked down at the bucket in his arms.
Okay, he
Am
says
I
bucket.
crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but
Yeah,
said
just hit the
nothing
skip
at
button.
all.
Where's the skip button?
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom.
Where's the skip button?
In difficult times such as these. He held
Skipping
the bucket
went
close,
so well.
yet felt
Well,
none
at
of
least
its
it got
familiar
him to
reassurance
stop
and comfort.
talking. I mean, it
And
did.
that's when Stanley
We did
realized,
end up
this
killing
isn't
all
my
of
bucket.
civilization.
It's
Well,
just
I
a
mean,
normal, everyday bucket.
We did.
Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with
Time just
someone else's
passed.
bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good
What?
would come from this.
Bucket.
Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations
Where's the
Stanley might
bucket?
experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
our bucket is gone.
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Float.
Oh, gracious, he
Float.
exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far
My
off in the
bucket.
distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly
But
be?
which one's
He rushed
my
forward from
bucket?
room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None
Where's
of them
my
were his
bucket?
special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to
Where's
find
the bucket? I'm having
he had to
heart
return to his old
palpitations.
friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
It's coming
The
from
real
me.
bucket was inside of him all along.
The call is coming from
Was
inside the
incredibly painful.
house.
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
The bucket is coming from inside
This
the
is
house.
the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, she find me dead again?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her
Oh,
bucket
she
of
has her
comfort and
own bucket.
security, and walked to her place of work.
And I'm still dead.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have
Free
been
will's an
prevented if
illusion?
only he'd
Nah.
taken his bucket with him.
Nah.
Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass.
Because of the
And she
bucket.
backflipped all the way to work.
Backflip all the way to work. You know what? If you can do that, good on you. Oh,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
That's
decided
right.
to go to the meeting room.
Bucket.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley
Gatekeep,
embraced the bucket.
gaslight, girl boss.
Stanley
Mariella.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct
Let's go
way to
here.
the meeting room. But
We just
Stanley
gotta,
had
you
felt
know,
the bucket calling to him,
we just
telling him
gotta
that the employee lounge
pick
was
a
simply
random
the
place.
to
Where
be.
were we last time?
And here it was. Had the bucket
So
turned out
I
to be
did
correct?
this.
Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Gatekeep, gaslight, girl
Stanley
bucket.
took the door on his left to go, and so the two of them
So we went
detoured through
here.
the
Now we're
maintenance
gonna go
section
here.
and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I don't know which route I'm supposed to be
Oh,
taking.
good Stanley. I'm glad you
Yes,
found your way
Mariella,
here. I
slay
knew
queenie,
you'd find
girl
this
boss.
place
What the
eventually.
fuck? Oh, it's that baby again.
You see, your friends and
A
I are
woman.
concerned for you,
Okay,
Stanley.
well, I can't show
We've
that.
come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're
I
carrying
can't show
around
that.
everywhere.
I'm gonna
The
get
bucket
TOS.
isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like
Baby.
the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never
No,
seen
the
before.
bucket
Yes, I know I'm
is
the one who gave you the
important.
bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
All I need
we
is the
could make
bucket.
the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want.
He doesn't
Let's
even
do
know
it.
that's his wife yet. Wait, that's my
Look
wife?
at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it plays
I
some
remember
silly
I
music as
received a
well.
voice call that was from my wife. Quote unquote wife. And the music's back. Mr. Parable, we've been through this. The music is a bit loud.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
It's the perfect volume.
But if
Play
we
it
want to
louder.
do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Bucket. Do not take my bucket away from me. I will absolutely
it, Stanley?
kill you.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
What?
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
What joke's in the original audio?
I think it'll make a wonderful
No.
new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
No.
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all
No,
along.
no,
Don't
no,
you
no, no,
agree?
no, no. I am not destroying this bucket.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
I would rather jump
Go ahead
into
now,
that
Stanley.
than
Say
get rid of the
goodbye
bucket.
to the bucket.
Hell no.
And then pop it into the machine when
No.
you're ready.
No. No.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
No.
I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer
I
will do if
refuse.
it can't destroy your bucket.
We need the
Destroying
bucket.
buckets
Stanley
is
needs the
all
bucket.
It knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of
Oh, it's
beloved
getting-
Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity
Everything
and
is
nuance
shaking.
that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The
I am
Broom
not
Closet
gonna let go of
certainly
my
not.
bucket.
I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be
There
clamoring
is
for
no
after
merchandise.
This. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it.
No.
We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
Never.
Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Good. I'd rather die standing than live on my knees. What? Is that the bucket destroyer?
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential.
No, you
We
didn't.
were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories.
You only
about
have
you.
one
All
job.
Of it's squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment
He
in
said a
time that
curse.
you were here, you were magnificent.
Ever. You were not magnificent. You were here to kill my bucket. I will not allow that. Are we back in the beginning? There you go. We're back in the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was
Okay.
home.
So now that we have this bucket, we're
Stanley
gonna do
clutched the bucket
something.
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We're going to oh shit. No, yeah, we're gonna go to that area. Huh? Oh wait, is this where the places are? Somewhere both red and blue. Stairs, something to do with stairs, a large room, lots of boxes. Lots of boxes. I think I've seen that room somewhere, but I think we already passed it. So first things first,
Coming
we're
to a
gonna
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
here.
upstairs to the boss's office.
unlock that place, and then we're gonna go to the
Stepping into
escape
his manager's
area.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
So we're gonna go
Was
here.
it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes, the bucket knows all.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Hey, elevator. Hurry, hurry. Come on, Mr. Parable, you said you hated elevators. Then here, from here,
Stanley
we're
and the
gonna
bucket
go
walked straight ahead through the large door
here.
that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
end of
die.
this
Let's
hall,
go.
Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
At least we'll die together.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I like how they had to. Hey,
At
wait.
this point, Stanley and the
Thank you, Noe Emily. Thank you very much for the raid. Let me go ahead and shout you out.
And as always,
Let's
thank
see
you for
here.
shopping at your local grocery store.
How you doing? Oh, and thank you, Painful Existence, for following me. As I always knew that you would be following me. Painful Existence, and thank you for the Stretch and Joins routine. Let me just give me 1 second while I shout out Noe. Noe.
Usually we have to charge for
Noe.
bags, but for you,
Oh, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you very much. No way, no way. See here, you're playing Tower of Fantasy. Oh, okay, that's a game that I've been hearing about. It's that game that kind of looks like Genshin Impact, right? Something like that. I've heard everyone talking about it, but I never actually looked at it myself. Oh, and while I'm at it, I am going to go ahead and stand up and stretch. Give me 1 second. Okay. But how's the game? I've never seen any gameplay of it, but I hope it was fun. And for those who don't know who I am, my name is Joshua Cucho. I am your local grocery store VTuber, and it is very nice to meet you. We are currently playing Stanley Parable. We're doing God knows what. Quite frankly, I don't know what I'm doing. However, I do have a bucket with me, and that's all the assurance I need in this world. It's a great theme for a VTuber. You know, when I created my model and all that, I thought to myself, you know, what can I do to stand out? And then I gave up and said, I'm gonna be a grocery store VTuber. And Old Man Con, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
This
stream.
is what Stanley thought to himself.
Welcome.
And he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
You're wearing the same outfit as Stanley? Oh, am I? Hey,
Farewell,
Stanley.
cried the narrator.
Stanley
As
cosplay.
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
You're the second most
single
generic
visceral
VTuber I've ever
instant,
seen. I will take that
the
as a
bucket's
compliment
life
because,
came to an
quite
end
frankly, that
as it
is
was crushed
the
violently to
generic
death.
part is intentional. I think the other one was an office worker. You'll soon learn that the bucket is God. Oh wait, that's right. I dropped it. Which leads us to the
It was
Stanley
a
Parable.
shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Boom, 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 boom. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. I'm not gonna read all that. Reading's boring. I say that
Can you see how arrogant
being the
it was
type
for
of person
Stanley
that
to take
read a lot
bucket
in
like
middle
this
school.
and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
No, don't take it
Can
away.
you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Oh, a prototype bucket. The Inferno bucket. Inferno? That's just wooden. I don't need that. All I need is mine. A bucket with a spigot. Oh, the stress bucket analogy. Worrying. Negative forecasting. Negative thinking and lack of reassurance. Go into the bucket. Vulnerability equals the size and strength of the bucket. Stress equals the level of water in the bucket. Coping strategies equals holds. Yes. Gotta find ways to unwind. Relax. And here's ancient civilizations. Look at that. Worshipping the one true God, the bucket. And here's... What do you symbolize? Anyways, bucket, the bucket ushered in the new era
No
of
man can own a
humankind.
bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Exactly. The hanging bucket. Can I grab that bucket? Or am I gonna drop into the bottomless hole? Let's do it. Yeet! Oh! He didn't let me get it.
But there is something we can do.
Oh?
Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and
Wait, if I just stay here, the bucket's also gonna get crushed.
Together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as
Oh,
leader,
okay.
as commander of a new world, a new vision of the...
All for the better. All for the sake of bucket. Alright, one more time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now then. What was I doing? So after this part, it just leads me back into the... Oh, that's right. This whole thing. Right here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Wait,
left.
did I not get a bucket? What happened to the bucket? Did I forget to, Did I forget to grab a bucket, or did I miss a bucket? Was the bucket even there? We're gonna go here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The
Yes.
lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too
Too
eager to
majestic.
get back to business. Stanley took
Just a
the
random
first
chance of
open
getting an
door on his
alternate hallway
left.
at the beginning of the game. Really now? I think there should be a Stanley figurine here. I want to
Stanley
see.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Now, the last time that I was here, first of all, the first thing I did was fall down and die. The second one being I dropped down and went
Look,
there.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not.
I
judging
didn't
you,
go
really,
there
I'm
before.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
Yeah, I
nothing
haven't been
but
there
you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Boxes, right? Boxes.
Someone
Where's
you've
the
forgotten
Stanley figurine?
about.
Oh, there's a Stanley figurine.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
No, I missed it. I gotta
I'm not
remember that
asking
next
for
time.
me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
That sounds very ominous. Can't help but laugh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one.
Honey? her, as in the movie about the guy who wants to
Stanley, is that you?
get it on with his
Hold
phone.
on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
I was
All
gonna
right,
say
now,
don't answer.
I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha.
You son of a gun.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
You didn't
They
have.
wanna
You don't have to
connect their
rub
life
that
to
into my
you.
face.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Fine, show me what's really going on. Honey.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, death. Interesting. Good morning, employee. 427. Press O on my keyboard. Don't go inside? Oh, shoot. But, you know, we could always go back. We'll go back.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow.
Ah.
He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Ah.
And every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his
Hey,
existence.
this is getting too real.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
Joke's
Now
on you.
He's
It's dinner
going
time.
home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press L.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Unknown.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Right? Press N to watch TV.
And so he began to
Where's the
fantasize
TV?
about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to
Where's the
realize that
TV?
all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press L to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
This is getting
Mere thought
meta.
That his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room.
Oh, I thought
with
that was
monitors
like
and
stains
mind
or something.
controls.
No, that's the floor.
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And
Line
down another
trademark.
was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parabola.
It was such a wonderful
It
fantasy.
is changing to my
and so in
office.
his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
We're gonna keep playing. Wife, I tolerate you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly
there's
be?
my stuff.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Oh, she's
the
gone.
longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him
Wife
this,
gone.
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer.
Wife gone.
That as long as he remains here,
Life
he's slowly
sad.
killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this.
Yeah?
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
There's no mirror.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my
So many
intended
choices
purpose,
that I can
the same
make.
as Stanley. We're not
Cause I
so
gotta go
different,
back
I
to that
suppose.
room, get that
I'll try once more to convey all
figurine.
this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Then I gotta
Perhaps-
get back into the
maybe this time
storyline
we'll
where there
see.
was like a
Maybe
red and
this
blue door,
time.
maybe?
And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button.
Which one?
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh, there you go. I did. Do we go back? Back. We go back. Oh no, that's different. But the bucket's there.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone. Stanley.
Have I found the jump circle yet? I did, yeah. Please die, heart. White left you to plan step niece. Oh, that's right. My step niece. It's my step niece's 12th birthday party. Yeah, very nice. If I remember correctly. Wait, am I back in the confusion ending?
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place.
There's an interesting thing you could do.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
I remember I used up all my jumps.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Get an Easter egg. Oh, okay.
No,
I'm assuming there's a lot of
bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
How do I get there? How do I get there? Oh, I don't have a card key. It's in this room, basically. See? Oh, it's because I need the ability to jump. Well, I've gone and used all my jump abilities. Actually, here. There you go. Got it.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one?
Standeroids.
Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Stanebos. This is not OSHA. This is not OSHA save Figlies. You like Figlies? I'm calling OSHA on this workplace. Whoa. Hey, we're in a new area. I've never been here before. Stanebos. Ooh. A lot of old, yeah. Okay. So what's here then? The narrator. We have found a narrator.
Okay. This is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore.
We've gotten to the ending.
The longer I study this bucket, the less
it has to do with the bucket still.
Anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
This bucket.
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
The same feeling.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it.
Everything's going muted.
Haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when
Evidence
this bucket
number 252.
is in my arms. Why everything feels so...
So what? Whole.
What do I do with this treasure?
You caress it.
I can monetize it.
Monetize it? How?
Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Oh, I dread to think about what people will do in an hour with the bucket.
Golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that? Who's there?
Oh, okay. He's being taken by the old ones. Gambarata. Oh, he's been taken. Bucket time. The bucket took him. The old ones took the bucket? I'm starting not to trust the bucket? But no, the bucket is safe, isn't it?
My God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely overwhelming. 1,000? You people have got to be nuts. How can you stand this much bumpscosity?
I still don't know what the bumpscosity does. He left the bucket on his head, then suffocated. Do I dare take the bucket? It seems cursed now. Yeah, we'll take
the good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Oh.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
Okay, so I go here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But
and then this time I get off the platform into that railing again.
The employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No.
I mean, we could do that thing where we don't enter the room.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the
bumpscosity gives you a small chance that he says something about the bumpscosity said. Oh, okay.
No, said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room.
Okay, so
go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
We're gonna go down
there. Of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this.
Let's go.
Fact.
And
he was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken
jump.
to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
What was here again? I forgot what was here. I remember that.
Stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point."
Stanley, it does say that.
How would you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Yeah.
I suppose that would explain a lot.
You know,
about
if
your
I put this bucket on my head, it's no longer a bucket, it's a hat.
My goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding
Therefore, I can
could have dire
go through that door because I don't have a bucket. I have a hat on.
Quickly and properly.
Bucket game
so
time.
Much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
Okay, we're gonna get very
Step in here for
political now. Not political. What the hell? Philosophical. That's what I meant to say. What? What's in here? Where are you leading me, Mr. Parable? Oh God, he's gonna lecture me.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Is this
enough, right?
a
this should tell us
bucket?
everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
I want to call a lifeline.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
It is. What happens if I get them all wrong?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Wow. How was I supposed to know that was a... Okay, whatever.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a
3D printed recreation of a bucket,
not an actual bucket.
I'm gonna say this is a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
This is a bucket. Bucket. Ayo, we got a bucket.
This is a bucket.
We got a bucket. And that is also a bucket.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Bucket, bucket. Yes, bucket.
What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up?
Bucket, bucket.
Absolutely incredible.
Bucket, bucket.
Let's just move on to the next one.
You know, if you close off all the walls and then just, you know, cut the top off,
is this a
then
bucket?
It becomes a bucket. The top is open, which means you could put stuff in there. So it's a bucket.
Correct.
What?
This is a bucket.
How? Was my logic correct?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
I want to say that's a bucket.
Trick
What?
question. Both. Gotcha.
What do you mean both? How is that a and not a bucket?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Invisible bucket?
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something.
You don't know
Unless,
that.
in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
If nothing is a bucket, then a bucket is nothing. Therefore, everything is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Hey,
What
you're the
is
one
a
who
bucket?
wanted to
What
test
isn't a
me.
bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
I could be a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
What?
Okay,
No.
Here we go.
No, you don't have to do that.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear?
It's because you wanted to take my
everything
bucket
a
away.
bucket?
I told you.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
I told you. Everything is a
God, I had
bucket.
no
If
idea.
nothing's a bucket and bucket is nothing, then
Except
everything
me.
is a bucket.
I'm not a bucket after all.
Oh
And
yeah,
you,
I guess you're
Stanley,
not a...
You're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
I kind of want to be
Yes,
a bucket.
I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue.
No.
It doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Yes, do it.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if
Yep.
you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
Where
All right, here we go.
there are no other people. It's literally just you and me. Ah, blue room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it... Where are we going today, the bucket asked.
Yeah, where are we
Stanley
going today?
just smiled.
Oh, there it is.
Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
And we're back
Stanley
here.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door
Do
on
I
his left.
go? Where should I go now? Where should I go? Let's go back
This
here.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had
I
felt
don't
the
think there's
bucket
anything
calling
else
him,
to do there,
telling
is there?
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I don't know when's a good place
Stanley
to
took the door on his left
end
to go
today's
back to the meeting
stream.
room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section.
Let's go
and
back
walked
down
straight
here.
ahead to the
Is there?
opposite door.
No. Actually, where's the other figurines? I kind of want to know. Some are both red and blue. And stairs, something to do with stairs. Stairs? You can't end the stream because the end is never the end. But if
Coming to a staircase,
the end is never the
Stanley and
end,
bucket walked upstairs to
then
the boss's
everything is the
office.
end. Just like everything is a bucket. So in that case, it is the best time to end stream. Oh, wait a minute. I have never been in this room before. Excuse me? Excuse me. Business strategy. End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I can't even... Oh, I can. Hello. Now this is a proper... elevator. Can I go up, though? I can. How can you end the stream? You can't end the bucket. You're right. You are painfully right. Ah, yes, elevator music. Thank you. Stanley. Stan. Saying Stan. Stan. How long is this ride? Or is this just for show? Is this just for show? Is this actually taking me somewhere? I don't think it's taking me anywhere, is it? Like if I press that again, it's just going to take me Yeah, I'm back. What happens if I press up though? Up. We're gonna go up. Yeah, it's not taking me anywhere, is it? Yeah, let's get out of here. What a dumb room.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
5,
to
4,
discover not an indication of
8,
any human life.
2.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket...
My friend stayed in there for a few days for fun. What?
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay, once we reset again is when I am going to end today's stream. Whenever we end up back in our office, that's where I'll end. Funny elevator music, go burr.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
You know,
ahead
it's nice
the
to have
door that read, Mind
background
Control Facility.
background noise. All right, let's go back through this area. What can you offer me now, bucket? Here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yes. What now? What does the future hold now? Mr. Bucket. Mr. Parable.
Jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
Yeah, we've already been through this area, but I don't know if there's any other choices we can make in here that makes like a new path.
Everything would be fine.
Because I think this storyline ends when we go up the ladder, right?
Bucket under the mind control
I'm just waiting for my invitation to Stephanie's 12th birthday. I don't think I want to go.
What kinds of things does a bucket want
because
to do?
I have the feeling that it's just going to be bucket themed.
These questions.
Oh, no, actually, no. I do want to go then.
Stanley's feeble mind.
Yeah, if it's bucket themed, then take me.
He screamed into the bucket.
Take me
He
there.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never. He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Oh, I know.
Friend in the entire world. At this
when
point,
I did
he
that,
could
I
trust no one except for the bucket.
I chose to shut it down. I chose to shut down the mind control facility.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Bucket theme party
or
would be
sad
sick.
or content.
Bring your own bucket.
Walking,
BYOB.
eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Okay, so last time I turned it off. The first time I was here, I turned it on, but that time I didn't have a bucket.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
Betrayed
to take
me?
over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust.
You were my
Then
friend.
suddenly, an image appeared.
It was
upon
said that you
him.
would destroy the parable.
Birds. Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Birds. Huh? Bird or birds? Silly birds. Bird. It's like this kind of bird, isn't it? Yeah, that's more like a swallow. That's more of a. Well, that looks more like an eagle, actually. Well, let's choose that one. Parrot. It's like that.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly
the
birds after another, and
duck.
then it dawned on him.
Oh no!
This wasn't a mind control facility.
Oh, that's
at all.
that's actually a
It
pretty
was
bird.
a facility for monitoring.
When I see a
and surveilling
BYOB at a
silly
restaurant, I
birds
shall bring a
all
bucket.
over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to
Ooh.
disguise its true intentions.
What do you call that? Shoe bill?
Stanley
Shoehorn bill?
marveled at the metal genius in his hands. The
I'll just
one
say
who
belt.
had pointed him
No, not
towards this
belt.
incredible discovery.
Bring your own birds.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, living through
I
live
get it.
streams of the silliest birds.
This is
imaginable.
Twitter.
Of all the possible paths his life could
Spoonbill,
have
okay.
taken, this one was surely the best.
I was almost close, right?
Was happy.
I said shoe bill, didn't I? Oh. Is this a reset? Okay, this is a reset. That means this is gonna be the end of today's stream. How long has it been? It's been it's actually been 3 hours. It just turned 3 hours 9 minutes ago. So this is actually a good place to end today's stream. In that case, we're gonna end it right here. Thank you everyone who stuck around and watched me just wander around this very confusing game, full of dialogue, full of retorts, but most of all, full of buckets. Full of buckets. The bucket would not want me to end stream. Well, unfortunately, I am kind of sleepy. So I will have to part ways with you right here. Do stick around for a moment longer while I find someone to raid. Let's see. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, feel free to do so, only if you want to, of course. If you ever want to see what, like, my VODs, I upload them on my YouTube. I was originally a YouTube streamer, but then I switched to Twitch because of reasons. That's about it. And I'm gonna go look for some raid. Oh, but I hope you had fun here. I hope to those who stuck around, I hope you had fun. And, you know, hopefully I'll see you guys again another day. I will be playing something tomorrow. I actually have not figured out what I'm going to play tomorrow, but I'll think of something. I will think of something. We're going to raid my friend Honey because she's live. Because she's live. Stanley Parable is such whoops. Oh no, I lost it. Oh, it's such a vibe. It is a vibe. I like it. I'll say it. I like it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna get bored, but I did find myself, you know, I found myself. What's that word? Enthralled? Not necessarily enthralled. Like interested, I suppose. Interested. I was interested in the concept of the game, and I still don't know where it's gonna take me, or if there's even a conclusive ending. But you know, that's something that we can find another day. All right. So I'm gonna put up the raid message for those who are not subbed, and then the ones for those who are. Oh no, Nightbot does not have a. The sub is gone for a night sub. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna gift Nightbot a sub. There you go. Yeah.
Attention shoppers, we're having a sale today.
That's how it works, right? You gift your own bot a sub. So now I can do this. Boom. There, now you could see that, see? Okay. But everyone, have yourselves a good night, and I will see you another.